So God bless you. My topic is, damn, the narcissist loves to shame you, and they're when you're trying to determine is this person a narcissist, you're trying to determine, I'm not really like I just go around saying, "Excuse me, is you a narcissist?" Hmm, no. But one thing about when I first moved here, um, I forget that, I didn't know anything about narcissists until my incident had happened, and it all came to me. But I forget that, hey, people who I grew up with just might be narcissists too, because people who carry the light, serve Yahweh, sometimes or a lot of times, narcissists are drawn to those people. Either you have them in your family or they've been a friend or something, a coworker, what have you. Hey, when I left my home, after I realized that I wasn't going to get the help that I need for dealing with the situation, that it was still carrying on, and I left and moved right here in Atlanta, um, it was clear to me who was a narcissist. Because they can't get enough, especially when it's dealing with gang stalking or proxy by stalking. The regular term for it, if you're ever talking to the police, is a proxy by stalking or attorney. That's how you would address that. I may not have the proper spelling for it, but that's how you would say it, a proxy by stalking. Anyway, that I'm saying, well, you managed to follow me to an hour because that's how the narcissists like to see you, as a chewy toy. They were going in pretty deep. They're going in pretty deep on me and my kids as I was in my hometown. It's a small place, and there, not one person that I knew, would really talk to me or be around me, but they were there. I mean, some people here and there, but it seemed like they still in distance because of the gang stalking. But as I moved here, and the satanic education devices, I realized that they saying that they weren't gonna let me go. They were having their fun. They're having their fun on seeing things going on with me and suffering that they thought that they were allowed to do to me because of what they thought that I was going to be a part of. What they thought that I was going to be a part of whatever it is that they're going, whether it's through their version of Freemason with the controlling and bullying and hazing. When trying to pick at you, make fun of you, like that. They like taking pictures when you're out and about, and you're having a party or you're doing some kind of event, and you want to take a picture. Well, the narcissist is going to make sure that one of the most ugliest sides of your picture be shown versus you're saying, okay, I'm just taking a picture, it doesn't matter, we don't have to redo it. Versus doing that, their goal is to say, no, I want that, the one your stomach sticking out, or you seeing your food coming out your mouth. the narcissist is wanting every shame to be shown on you. And so they have this weird attachment to the victim that they just won't let go. That they will trail you and follow you all the way down to Atlanta to keep it going. You saying, what kind of sick stuff is this? You saying, yeah, I thought these people were you're supposed to be well caring people. I mean, you know, they're decent people. And you realize a spiritual thing that they can't just let you go. That they love tormenting and hating on women. And there's women. There's women. And you saying, what did I do? It's a matter of they think they possess you. Just because the city, state government, local officials have assigned them to keep up with you. So they think when you come to another town and get on the satanic education devices, you're supposed to be scared out your mind. You're supposed to jump to the ceiling, but you don't jump. You show absolutely no fear because of someone trying to control you. They have no animosity to you and your children. You know, to me and my kids, they could care less. Their whole goal was to attack her. I need to attack. And so they thought that one stream of attack was to shame me. And that's where I say they don't know me. They ain't know me just because I grew up in a household with male cousins that we crack on each other all day long. So shaming me ain't gonna hurt. I mean, you know, I ain't saying someone should shame me, but even if someone say, okay, I see, you know, you got that pimple on your face. Aha. Yeah. So, yeah, I do got that pimple on my face, and so what? That's what I'm saying. And the narcissist said, no, you're supposed to be upset that I'm calling this out. I can give it, you said, I don't give a damn. It's a damn pimple, and in a few 5 to 6 days, it's going to be popped and done and gone. But the narcissists, they love the shame. They're bullies. They're bullies. You're dealing with a bully. You have to really give them some taste of their own medicine. So because they go too far. So if we call out my pimple, you speak, oh my God, they show my pimple. Every angle of my pimple. So that's supposed to be, gosh. And you say, no, let me see what you got going on. And the narcissist said, no, no, you can't see what I got going on. This about you target. And you say, no, you the target. Because if you know something to show something about me, I gotta show something about you. And they start getting nervous. They want everything to be their way. Even the moment that I came up here to Atlanta, they was ready to go haywire. You know, they love it. That's why I say when you move, they love that. So I came from Illinois to Atlanta. So now they to Atlanta now. Everything that was going on in Illinois, you know, they got it all written down. They got a profile. They got it profile. So whatever going on in Illinois, they expect to see it right here. And they're gonna try to push you to do it. Like if you had a storage unit you got a storage unit in Illinois, they're gonna push you to try to have a storage unit too. You say why? Why they want me to have a storage unit in Atlanta? Because that's their worker operation. You see, these people have an operation. They have an operation on you. That they trying to keep people employed off of your misery, off of your supply. So now to see who is handling the storage unit, because we gotta keep our cousin employed or whoever that was doing it. So now we got them. So satanic just gadgets and devices is trying to be like a voice, a reason. This is what you thinking. I need to get a storage unit. I need to get a storage. Satanic gadgets and devices is saying I need to get a storage unit because somebody is saying get that storage unit so I can be employed in Atlanta, because I was in Illinois. So that means I can come down here to a whole nother state with another grant that says that I need to be down here to assist this person who is apparently a terrorist. It's a terrorist because that's what that person is saying. Oh my God, that's a terrorist. That's a terrorist. So we need to keep an eye on that person. So in order to do this, we need that grant. Smoke and mirrors going, with the cars. So we got the cars. So now we got to see who do the car dealership. Bring that all down to Atlanta, GA. You see? So you got to work. You got people. You got a company going on with you just by your everyday way of life. You got a company going on with you, y'all. Now, if I get the storage unit, somebody's about to be sitting there doing things or saying things or keeping them that they were doing over there at your storage unit. They're going to be doing it right. And you say, why are they doing that? Because they want to make you crazy. Because they say, okay, because you see it in Illinois, they was putting bugs by you, by your storage, putting roaches by your storage unit in Illinois. Now you saying they doing it right here in Atlanta? Because they want to make you believe you're crazy, but you got a whole operation working against you. You understand that? So the people that I was born, raised with in my hometown, bringing they sorry butts, probably even some of my cousins, relatives. They got this operation that we got to make her set it off. We got to. Because I bought this agency. That said that I can get 100K or something like that. I can get 100K if this person is provoked. Because it's all about that person being provoked. They rather you be provoked, because that's where they get the 100K. Because now they get the shining light. They get to get in front of the camera and say, how did this happen? They can stand in front of the camera and say that this person, I knew this person was gonna do this. Because they saying, hey, if you ain't doing this, then guess what? You need to take your life. So now we got things that's suggesting you're losing your mind. So now what was going on in Illinois is going on in Atlanta. What's that tell you? I ain't getting that storage unit. Hey, if you get it, if you need to get your storage unit, live your life. Live your life. If you're going to get that storage unit, get you some bug spray. Things that suggest you are filthy and nasty, or what they were trying to do, because they doing these rituals. Then you just get bug spray. Then it counts them out. You count them out. So you're literally, when you come to your storage unit, during the daytime, like, what's with all this bugs and stuff like this? I mean, it's summertime, whatever happened. And you got this bug spray, so whatever they trying to do ain't working. So I sprayed my unit, so whatever's going on in Illinois can't come here. Don't